My approach to healthcare has always been preventative, to stay healthy, stay active, enjoy life. My father died very young of a heart attack. He was 47. So I knew that was in my family history, and I knew that really one of my goals was to beat those odds. So I was proactive and decided, I want to become a runner. Start running over 40 years ago, in 1976. So I had run 3 half marathons and was in the middle of a 5K when I started feeling a little unusual and decided I better call my doctor that something's not quite right here. But the symptoms were pain in the back of my arms and in my shoulders, which I attributed to as running soreness and not anything to do with the heart. I started at Baptist. They did the initial assessment there, and rather than wait to Monday to do a stress test, they decided, let's move him to the heart hospital, do the heart catheterization to make sure that we see what's going on with the heart. And once they saw that was when Dr. Martin said, well, Ken's having heart surgery at 10:30 tomorrow morning. The people at the heart hospital, they explained what was going to happen in a good, comfortable way, that the risks were minimal. Technology has advanced so much today that Dr. Martin assured my wife that this is really minimal risk. We do this all the time, and he's going to need bypass surgery.
Well, it was all a shock. He walked into the hospital fine, and 10 minutes later, there's 7 nurses and doctors running around. But it's not like because you're running, you're never going to get sick. And as the doctors explained it, it is going to happen to us. Hopefully, we will get through it easier than somebody that doesn't live this lifestyle.
Heart disease presents differently for each person. Most of the time, I'm getting more short of breath, getting up, doing things that I used to do more easily, but everyone is different. Mr. Lowden is an athlete, and some people are weak and waily and they notice they're having problems, and other people will just rub some dirt in it and they will just keep pushing on. And the worry we had, the concern that we had, was this was a man who's pretty much in tune with what's going on, and he really did give me the impression he was tough, he was Rambo, he was John Wayne, and he was going to live through it, but he had me really worried. He needed the heart catheterization. No stress test. We need to know for sure without stressing his heart he was good.
I remember specifically about Mr. Lowden that he was surprised that all this was going on. And he was seen by his cardiologist, Dr. Richard Edelson, who performed a cardiac catheterization that showed blockages in the arteries of the heart. So we transferred him here, and then he underwent coronary artery bypass grafting. Given the good shape that he was in, he didn't really have any problems with the surgery. It's a testament to that type of lifestyle.
Honestly, I knew I was in good care. I don't remember a single person walking out of my hospital room without asking, is there anything else you need? Is there anything else we can do for you? And that really impressed me and made me feel like they truly were focused on the patient. They had a follow-up visit scheduled with each of the doctors. So each one of them had a role in assessing how you're doing, what changes do we need to make, what questions do you have now. They were fabulous. I mean, the appointments were set up promptly, and they paid attention to what I needed, spent a lot of time with me, actually.
The Heart Hospital is beautiful. We have wonderful people. We're academic, we're modern, we are evidence-based medicine. We take very good care of people as a team, and we're interested in the people that we're taking care of.
There's a cohesive team from door entrance to door exit to diagnose, treat, and follow up on cardiac conditions.
For Dr. Martin and Dr. Edelson, they are part of my Ironman team. And so my goal is to stand at the starting line of Ironman Florida and compete in that event. And so my goal is to get through this recovery process, to get back active again, and bring that medal back and meet with Dr. Martin and Dr. Edelson and say, look what we did. We did this as a team. Now, I just happened to go out there and survive it. And on a personal note, I will look at every day differently. I've been granted extra time in my life, and I'm pretty grateful about what I have with many blessings. But my life will be different forever.